Hello, my name is Clark Cumbee. I'm a musical theater major here at Reinhardt. I'm a sophomore. I started playing at the age of 3. My mother is a pianist as well, and she insisted that all of her children at least knew how to kind of play the piano. So she taught me when I was 3 years old to start playing, and that's why I started. Yes, my family is very, very musical. My grandfather is actually in the Savannah High Schooler Director Hall of Fame. So him and my grandmother met in a band, the Miami, Florida Marching Band. They both play trombone. And then everyone in my family, including cousins, aunts, and uncles, they all play or sing. Most of us sing, but in my immediate family, my father plays guitar and sings. My mother plays piano and sings. And then my older brother plays guitar. My older sister used to play flute. My younger brother plays guitar, so we all kind of jam out when we have the opportunity to. So, my most favorite famous musician, his name is John Smith. Well, I had a hard time remembering his name. That's not his name. John Schmidt. That's it. John Schmidt is one of my favorites. He's actually a concert pianist. He wrote music that I find very difficult at the age of 17. He's like in his mid-30s, and he's one of the members of Piano Guys. And they're a YouTube. They were YouTube famous, and now they have their own recording stuff. So that's my favorite because I like music more than I do the words, and so when I can hear the complexity of the music, like the stuff that John Schmidt writes, it's just very, very interesting and intricate to me. So, well, the thing that influenced me actually to choose piano was the fact that I really didn't have an option. And it wasn't because I hated playing it, but I don't remember a time where I didn't know how to play piano. It's kind of like you don't remember learning how to walk. Well, I don't remember learning how to play. I just know that I've known how to play ever since I was a kid, and my mom was so adamant that I learn. I actually grew to love the piano. My other siblings hate the piano, except for my older brother Charlie. They don't like playing because it was just so, you have to learn piano. But for me, it's just something I've always been into. So it's kind of like a part of me, of my entire childhood and my entire life. So. Nowadays I don't get to practice as much as I used to, but when I was first learning, till I was about 15, I'd practice 2-3 hours a day. And that would be once a day, so cumulatively speaking, that's 21 hours a week. To put it into retrospect, I would play the piano and practice it so much that I wouldn't get grounded from going and see my friends. I get grounded from playing the piano. Like, you can't play today. You're not allowed to play, Clark. You're playing too much. You have to go. And so it's not really practice as much as I think it is making music and getting better at something that you love. When you have something like that, it's not really practicing. So, roughly 2 hours a day. Mistakes during a performance.
If you even make mistakes.
I make mistakes. I make some mistakes in practice. Mistakes, that's the fun part, because when you memorize a piece, you know every single note of it, and you know when you mess up. And it's like kind of when you are speaking in a way. When you're speaking in public, you have the cards in front of you, and you know what you're saying, and then you fumble a line, and your next option is to either continue and make it look like it never happened, or to sit there and dwell on your mess up. And that is exactly how it is with piano. You have a very hard melismatic passage coming in front of you, and you miss 4 of the 18 notes. You can sit there and be like, crap, I missed the notes, and then you will miss almost every single note afterward. You can be like, you know what? Part's over, you just keep going. And so it's a mind game, because honestly, I don't believe in perfect performance. I actually don't think that there is somebody out there that plays a piece with every single note by the right rhythm, by the right hand and the right finger. It has to be, everything is perfect. It doesn't really happen very often. So mistakes happen a lot more often. People just don't notice them. That's the key, to keep them hidden in the radar.